Hello and welcome back to our study of Peninei Halacha, the teachings of Rebbe Eliezer Melamed, Shlita. We are finishing another week of learning, but we are starting a new chapter, and our learning should be l'zchus for the brave soldiers of the IDF, l'refuah shalema la'am Yisrael, and for the safe return of every single hostage. So we're going to go to Perek Gimel in the Sefer, which is Mitzvah Yishuv Haaretz, the mitzvah of settling the land of Israel. I skipped the second chapter, which deals with a lot of history of different acquisitions of the land of Israel through Tanakh, etc. I just decided it was, I think, better to go to this chapter. I think it would be more applicable for today's audience. And for those who are now on the Yeshiva Week vacation, just remember you can take us with you wherever you go. And when you're sitting in a warm place or a cold place, wherever you are, feel free, of course, to take us along with you and listen to your halacha day. So the first chapter is Mitzvah Le'umit, a national mitzvah. Mitzvahs Yishuv Haaretz Merkeves Mishnei Chalakim. The mitzvah of settling the land of Israel is a hybrid of two parts. Mitzvah Klalit, Mitzvah Pratis. There is a general and a specific or individual mitzvah. HaMitzvah Klalis Mutalas HaKlal Yisrael. The general mitzvah falls on the Jewish nation as a whole, V'inyana, and what does it entail? Kibush Haaretz V'Yeshuva Aidei Am Yisrael. Conquering and settling the land by the nation of Israel. And the individual mitzvah that falls on every individual is to live in the land and to participate in its inhabiting of that land. Let's look at the first portion first. Hainu, b'mitzvah muteles al klal ha'uma lichbosh ha'aretz lishlot ba v'lisyashev ba. There is a mitzvah that falls upon the nation to conquer the land, to rule the land, and to settle it. V'chein kasav Ramban, and the Ramban says, it's in a portion in the chelik of the Sefer HaMitzvos, Nitztaveinu l'reshes ha'aretz asher nasana kel Yisrael l'avosenu l'Avraham l'Yitzchak l'Yaakov. We are commanded to inherit the land which Hashem gave to our forefathers. V'lo na'azvena biyad zulasenu min amos ol l'shemama. And we cannot leave it, any part of it, to other nations of the world, or to go desolate. V'zeu shene'amar, and the pasuk says in Bamidbar, v'horashtem es haaretz v'shavtem ba, ki lachem nasati es haaretz l'reshes osa, v'yisnachaltem es haaretz. Pasuk tells us that we have to settle the land because Hashem gave it to us to inherit, and we shall inhabit the land. Keshenedayek b'dvarav nimtza. So when we look carefully into the Ramban's words, we find sheyeshnam shnei tzadim b'mitzvah klali shel yishuv haaretz. There are two sides in the general mitzvah, or the public or communal mitzvah of settling the land. Ha'echad, the first is she'aretz tia tachas shilton Yisrael v'lo tachas shilton zar. First, that the nation, the land, has to be under Jewish rulership and not anyone else's rule. Ulam b'kibush ha'aretz levad adayin ha'mitzvah lo nishlemes. When we conquer the land, the mitzvah is not yet complete. V'tzarich l'hosif es hatzad hasheni. We have to add the second portion, Shehul Yashev es kol haaretz bepoel, ba'ofen shlo tishe'er shemama. And that is that we have to live and settle in the land actively, that it should be no part of the land remaining desolate. Ubarur, she'ein dai b'yashvus ironit u'bebinias batim bavad. And it's clear that it's not enough just settling in the cities or just building houses. Because then there'll be places that are left untended to or desolate. The mitzvah is that we have to sprout. We have to make sure that there is activity in every single area of the land. And as long as there are untapped areas, places that are not yet settled, then we have the mitzvah. We have to plant there trees, we have to build homes there, etc. The Ramban tells us that this is a mitzvah that is a custom we have to follow for all generations. In every generation, the Jewish people are commanded to settle and inherit the land and to inhabit it, and not just in the time of conquering the land after they came out of Egypt, but for many generations, we were unable to because situations were against our will. We were in exile, both physically and spiritually. We were unable to fulfill this mitzvah. However, with the kindness of Hashem and in the most recent generations, our salvation has begun to sprout. And now our situation has changed and we're able to fulfill this mitzvah. This is a very, very long note that he brings here from Rav Kook. I think the note is worth studying in and of itself. Anybody needs it, reach out. I'd be happy to send it to you. But I think that we see that we're living in special times when we can truly fulfill the mitzvah of Yishuv Haaretz, of settling the land of Israel, taking all the parts that are untapped as of now and making them as part of Klal Yisrael, Eretz Yisrael, Medina Yisrael. So as we close out this week, but we begin a new topic, I think these are very inspiring, uplifting thoughts as we think about our future in the land of Israel, God willing, and hope everybody has a peaceful and restful Shabbos. Stay warm here in the Northeast. It's very, very cold, but please continue davening for the warmth, safety of our soldiers in the IDF, Lefuah Shleim L'Am Yisrael, the return of all of our hostages. And everyone should please have a Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you here next time.